Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crypto Hunters, the Hunters Hour. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sylvia. I'm the CMO of Crypto Hunters. For those who you don't know, Crypto Hunter is going to be a reality TV based only in crypto. A part of that, we have an app coming out soon where you can use your camera phone to do treasure hunting quests with your friends, family in different cities. And also, we have in this live, we have our guest of honor, who is VJ Praveen, who is the CEO and founder of Beans Crunch. So I will ask everyone to wait for just 1 second as we start with this amazing AMA that we call Hunter's Hour. Remember, we will have this space every Friday, and usually we will have a different guest. So hopefully, if you have any questions, you can always come to me and just ask to the audience. Another thing that I want to tell you guys. So, buenas a todos los de la comunidad latina. Bem-vindos, comunidade brasileira. And I'm doing this because I know we have an amazing group of Latinos who actually follow us. So we're going to wait for just 1 minute and we will be back, guys. Okay, so guys, so 1 second while we wait for our CEO, Hussein Karaki, and we will continue. So I will start by introducing our guest of honor, BJ Praveen. Hi, BJ, how are you?
Hey, hi Sylvia. I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And before we start, can you introduce to the audience about yourself and about your project?
Mhm. Yep, for sure. So myself, Vijay Praveen, originally from India, but living in Munich, Germany for the last 10 years. So it's Oktoberfest season, and I'm dialing in from Oktoberfest City. And yeah, I'm the founder and CEO of BitsCrunch. We are an NFT analytics and forensics company headquartered in Munich, Germany, but then we are spread across India, Barcelona, and South Korea. So yeah, so far so good. I have built BitsCrunch from the scratches. It's been a surreal journey of 2 years, and I'm really looking forward to this session. Hey, hi, Hussein.
Hey,
Thank you
nice to
so
meet
much, BJ, for that introduction. And guys, we have over here our CEO, Hussein Karaki. So, welcome, Hussein. Thank you for your time and for being here at the Hunter's Hour. So, could you please introduce yourself?
you. No, I don't want to introduce myself. I'm Hussein Karaki. I'm the founder and CEO of Crypto Hunters and Seaside Corp. And yeah, I'm now in Dubai. It's midnight. Uh, Living in Germany and in Dubai, always traveling between both countries.
Mhm.
Yeah, I create this amazing project. So,
Oh, crypto.
exactly. Vija, nice to meet you. Sorry, I was a little bit late because
No worries. Great meeting you. Ich verstehe gut Deutsch, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut.
it's okay. Wenigstens
Ja,
kannst du Deutsch. Die meisten können kein Deutsch, nachdem sie so lange da leben.
ja.
So, guys, we're live now with the community. And first of all, the reason of the topic today is that there's been a lot of speculation and what I would like to call fake news
Mhm.
because we still are in a moment in crypto and
Mhm.
let's say web3 and blockchain that we are just getting mainstream.
Mhm.
So of course with every process that starts to get mainstream, we get a lot of backlash for things that were launched as a novelty in the past. And now they are evolving and they're in a curve of growth. So that's why this Hunter's Hour is, Are NFTs Dead? So I know both of you are entrepreneurs, both of you have a passion in Web3. And the first thing I'm going to ask one of you is, how did you end up coming up with, okay, so I want to start a new project in Web3. I love crypto, and I think this is going to be the next great idea. Who wants to start?
So he's the guest. You can start, my friend. If you want, I can start. Up to you.
Yeah, maybe you can start this time, Hussein, and then
Okay.
yeah.
So why NFTs? I don't think that NFTs is dead. I think the projects are dead.
Yep.
So the projects are garbage, and people. It was a time where people jump in every project and try to make 3, 4, 5x. The projects are garbage. The most people who come and make NFT projects are not businessmen. They didn't know how to develop a company in the right way, structure a company, execute the plan, and deliver something for the community. The most people thinking this is a kids club and everyone can go in and make fast millions and go out. NFTs is much more than this. NFT is really have a use case in different ways to make our daily life easier and different business easier, transactions easier. So NFTs is completely not dead, but the projects are dead because the founders are dead. They didn't know what to deliver. They promise and can't deliver. They saw millions and here. What do you think? There come new people who the first time in their lives saw money. You know how this changed people's life? Even a guy who was like an angel, he would change his life if he is not strong enough because he see the millions. The guy would buy watch, car, house, parties, girls, or girls buying man. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of this stuff was happen. And the problem that we have in this community, Web3 community in this moment, it's changing now in this moment, but in the beginning is that everyone won't jump in because my neighbor do it, my friend do it, without to educate themselves and to see, okay, where are you investing? What's doing this project? Is it long life or is it only a quick in and quick out? So no, I believe me, in the future, our life, NFTs is part of our life. There is no discussion about that. Why I did this and why I create this project is, to be honest, so to empower people. I have 13 years construction company. We're building this year's 200 apartments. This is my old business, what I'm doing all the time. I have different companies. You can Google me, you find it in Germany. So everything is real. You can follow me on Instagram, somewhere else, and you see he's a businessman. Okay, it's not like a young boy who trying to do something. Young, I'm not young. You see, I'm gray, very gray. So, but the point is here, I see something different in the blockchain. I see the first time in the history that we can give the power back to people, use it in a good way to empower people, to give them opportunities to changing their lives. And it is the only place in the world without borders. That's why Crypto Hunters. I decided this name, and usually nobody saved the trademark it worldwide, so I was lucky. Crypto Hunters, everyone is Crypto Hunters. Does not mean that you hunting for crypto. Crypto is in these days hope for a better future, for a good community where everyone find his place. What is not so easy in this life, in this moment, and that's why I create Crypto Hunters. Okay, this is entertainment of the show. So, but you know how you educate people, not like a teacher. Nobody like his teacher. From 10 teachers, you have one teacher that you like in your in all your school life. Okay, because they didn't know how to educate people. Okay, they have a completely different way. The entertainment way is the way that the mainstream use and the big players use. Okay, that's why Crypto Hunters TV show. The AR game is healthy game. What you don't play it inside, you play it outside and educate you in the same time and connect you with people in different countries. It's in the same time a networking game where you also earn and can build your own opportunities. Step by step we release. So there's enough information for the first release of the game, but there's much more what is coming in the future, and we are already developing this. Okay, so there's not like guys here, and we don't have any investors. Everything is self built by myself, invested by myself. Okay, so we have built an NFT marketplace with the education platform where the royalties goes to the community. We don't earn money from that. Why we do it? We want to educate people, build the whole Web3 world with the other big projects together and build it up, bring more people in to build a home for everyone. Doesn't matter which culture, which religion, where are you from, what you're doing. It's opportunity for everyone, and that's why I create Crypto Hunters. So I hope I didn't talk a lot. Okay, so yeah.
Thank you
Sorry,
so,
Vijay.
thank you so
No,
much for
no
saying.
worries. Absolutely. I mean, to answer Sylvia's question, NFT is definitely not dead. I mean, with what is happening with, let's say, pudgy penguins, they have launched their toy collection across 2,000 stores in the US in Walmart. Walmart obviously is one of the best, one of the top Fortune 500 companies out there. And look at pudgy penguins, cute little penguins. Started as a small NFT collection, and then turned into an IP, and now toys or small little items are being sold on Amazon and Walmart, right? So, like Hussein said, yes, projects might be dead, but this technology, or let's say this NFT isn't fading away, isn't going away. So we are just at the beginning of a new beginning, a new era. And I would compare this to, let's say, early days of internet. So when internet started, everybody was blaming internet. The people were losing money on internet. People were uh, losing their life savings on internet. And then the same happened with, let's say, mobile telephone. When mobile was invented, it was almost the same case, right? And also when Bitcoin, I mean, look at Bitcoin. I don't have to circle, I mean, go back to the internet days or the mobile days. Let's look at Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was started, literally nobody believed in it. But look at the world now. So I compare the NFTs to similar other stories that started bashed a lot in the early days, and then slowly found its way to the peak. So I strongly believe NFTs are not just PFPs, not just gaming NFTs, gaming assets, but the potential is a lot. And we are obviously going to see a lot of those in the coming years. And as an entrepreneur, I created BitsCrunch to in order to stop the scams in the NFT space. So what is BitsCrunch? We crunch each and every bits of data. So we are primarily a data analytics and forensics company. So 2 years, surreal journey, like I said. And I mean, I'm not like Hussein. I'm not a serial entrepreneur who had the cash flow to do a bootstrapped company for BitsCrunch. So I went into the venture capital mode. I have raised $6.5 million so far for BitsCrunch, and we have been backed by some of the best names in the space like Coinbase Ventures, Animoca Brands, Polygon, Chainlink, Hashkey Capital, Gate Labs, Crypto.com Capital. So some of the best names have backed us in this journey. And what we do, we crunch each and every bits of NFT data, and we prevent people from getting scammed in the space. So the goal is to be the savior, is to be the guardian angel of the NFT ecosystem. And I hope we are justifying the tag that we started with, and then still a long way to go. Thanks.
Thank you,
I like
VJ.
it.
And
I like
this is
everyone who make this space safer. So
Thanks a lot.
I would like to say, and I want to take what both of you gentlemen said, and it's something that it's very important, and it comes down to education. And what people do not understand, I would like to highlight that NFT are non fungible tokens, and it's a contract. The reason that we're living a revolution in Web3 is because as users, we want to get back the power of our own data, about our own finances. So, in difference of what the the popular mass started believing, NFTs are not just art. NFTs are just not something that came with a higher price. It's a contract. It's a contract of ownership that can be anything. And this is what I think you guys highlighted in both of your purposes. One, in an interactive TV show that educates us as well as an ecosystem within a game that helps people to understand that this can be implemented in real life. Crypto hunters and you beats crunch, who are like the key holders or the saviors in data, so people understand that this is not going anywhere, and this is something that we need to highlight as people who are in Web3. So I will go with my first question. And it is, how do you perceive the current state of the NFT market compared to its peak popularity in the bull run? Is thriving, is declining, or evolving in a different direction? So it's a little bit like we talked before, but
Mhm.
let's compare it to bull run.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
Yep. I mean, looking at comparing it to bull run, everything is down now, right? Not just the NFT market, the whole crypto market by itself is down. The amount of venture capital money getting into the space is brutally down. Literally, VCs are not hands-on. Let's say investing in a lot of companies at this point in time. And it is not just about the blockchain and the crypto. If you look at the Fortune 500 companies, if you look at Facebook, Meta, Amazon, and Apples of the world, they have uh, cut down their workforces. They have fired a lot of people. So the overall macroeconomics in itself is declining, is down. I mean, in crypto it has been sideways. So we have seen the bottom. I would say the bottom was around 16 17 thousand dollars last year, and it's been a few months, I would say few quarters, a couple of quarters since uh, where Bitcoin is now still trading between $25,000 to $30,000. So that's actually good. So we are gearing up for the bull run. But when it comes to NFTs, it is definitely declining. But I would ask the people to ask these questions to themselves. What was the mint price of Bored Ape? It was around point zero 0.01 Ethereum, right? If you look at the mint price, we are already 303,000x right now, right? But the problem with the people is they always compare it with the top. Same with Bitcoin. Everybody talks about $69,000 of Bitcoin, right? And remember where it all started, where one of the guys spent a lot of Bitcoins on a pizza. That is why we celebrate a Bitcoin Pizza Day, right? So it is declining, but I would say it is also evolving in a different direction, because now that the market has settled down, like Hussein mentioned, a lot of projects will be flushed out, where people promised a lot of utilities, but then they never worked on it. So it's time for cleanup. But projects like Pudgy Penguins, Azukis, Bored Ape, CryptoPunks, they have been consistently delivering. They have been partnering with a lot of Web2 brands. And I would say we are evolving in a different direction. Thanks.
Thank you, VJ. Hussein.
So I'm working. I like the momentum. I think it's a very good time because everybody comes down. Everybody take a different view. Everyone can educate himself for the next run. I think it's perfect time because for us as a builders, it's perfect time to build in this time without any pressure. So it's the right moment for builders to create something, to be on point in the right moment when we start to go up. I For me it's NFTs a little bit different. So for me it's NFTs art. for me, it's NFTs, the use case, real estate, tokenization from the real world businesses. To be a part of a community is good, but there will be not a lot of communities like Board App Yacht Club. Okay, there is the like Board App Yacht Club was to the right time with the right marketing, and now with the right believers. Okay, without the believers, there's no price of Board App Yacht Club, right? So let's say change it. But when I make buy NFT with a use case, so you have value asset behind them, then the asset will be always there. Is it the real estate? Is it the car? Is it gold? What is it? But it's there. But to be part of a community, it's nice, it's good, but you know, how much communities you want to join? You need to build your own community. You know what I mean? And community need to be something what not cost money to be part of that. And we will build this with Crypto Hunters. You need only to be engaged with us and want to be part of that. Does not mean that you need to buy an NFT of Crypto Hunters or play the game. No, be part of our journey because it's a long time journey where we bring real world assets, where we bring really opportunities and educate yourself without that you pay money. Even for education, everyone wants money. Everyone wants money. I wish that you come 2 years with your projects before when every scam project coming on the market that you fuck them up. Sorry for my bad words, but there's many people who lost a lot of money, and I hate it, because you need to have a very bad character that to scam people. So I'm welcome this time. I think this time it's good. The peak was crazy. It was like a hole. Everybody jumped in without to know where he jumped in. Black hole, and everybody jumped, and nobody know what was in the end. And the most people lost money and not to win money. So there's a small amount of people who did money, and this is always bad. Okay, so this is always for me is always bad because I'm always one that a lot of people. I know that not everyone can make, but a lot of people can make it. But you can build different systems. We have the ways if you don't focus on ourselves and focus really on the community. So that's my thought.
Thank you, Hussein. And yes, of course, education is very important. And as I said, ownership, but also utility. You talk about something that it's very important, it's utility for people. And this is exactly why we want to bring this topic. For me, NFTs are just misrepresented. And as you said before, were brought in a moment where entrepreneurs really did not know what to do. And we've been building for the past 3 years without kind of like a compass. And so we can see now um, what is the impact or what are the mistakes of people that do not know or have the experience in a traditional way. So, my next question, uh, well, it's about you guys and NFTs. So, with the influx of various NFTs projects, what strategies has your project employed to stand out and remain relevant in the competitive landscape?
Maybe, I mean, we are, even though we are dealing with NFT data, we are not an out and out NFT project, as in we don't have an NFT collection on the name of Bitscrunch. But when you look at the competitive landscape, there are a lot of analytics providers in the space like Dune Analytics, Nansen, uh, and forensics. When it comes to forensics, you have chain analysis, elliptic, right? And what sort of strategies that we sort of employed in this NFT spaces? We wanted to decentralize the whole data stack. Like we would like to be the graph protocol of NFT space plus chain analysis on top of it, right? That is something that we wanted to do because we want all the others to build on top of what we have. Let's say we want the Dune Analytics to build on top of our APIs. We want the Nansen to build something on top of what we have. And today, if you look at our customers, I'm sure some of the people who are in this space might be aware of DappRadar. And DappRadar is one of our biggest blue chip paying customers. And if you look at it from an outside perspective, You might think that DapRadar is a direct competitor to BitScrunch, but that's not the case. So even though they are providing data, they are providing analytics for a lot of decentralized applications, they use AI powered prices for NFTs. So in a way, we want it to be as simple as possible where let's say Hussein or Sylvia, you can just come onto our platform, connect your wallet address, and then there you go. You get our API keys. You can play around with our APIs. And if you are somebody who knows uh, how to hit APIs, how to get the data, then there you go. You get the data right away. You don't have to talk to the BD, business development of BitScrunch. You don't have to reach out to the CEOs and the CTOs or the interns of the companies. We have made it as simple as possible where we want the users to get the data, blockchain data, with as minimal effort as possible.
Thank you, VJ. So, Hussein, in Crypto Hunters, what strategies has been employed to stand out in this competitive landscape
For NFTs or general for
in
NFTs,
general?
we're building a show with 28 Oscar and 4 times Oscar winning production company EMP Production. We have Bianca Goodlow, who's working in Harry Potter, a lot of things, Mission Impossible. And the moment she make a movie with Johnny Depp, we have the showrunner who's working with The Rock. We have an amazing team in the film industry and nearly done to sign all contracts. And this was never happened before. There's many of them, they try to make the next Shark Tank, the next blah, 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 the next blah, blah, blah. The good one, what they're doing here in this Web3 is to copy everyone, but not to trying by themselves to really give pain and power to build something new and be creative, because it's cost a lot of effort and it's not so easy like to copy anything. Our way is very easy. We have a very good marketing strategy. Our game is completely different. We have a twin world and the real world with our AR. We give different opportunities. You not only play a game, no, making the twin world your real businesses, or visit the world only because some places you'd never visit in your life, and educate yourself, and you don't need to pay money for it. So easy is it. We build community, not to we give opportunities step by step, okay? And this is completely something different. And this was not done. We're building a completely mixed reality ecosystem. What I was in the last day talking with a lot of people, with big exchanges, with big people, and who saw the project, who understand it's completely something different. Okay, it's there to empower people, and it's not there to, I'm not a guy. I have wife. I'm married. I have kids. I'm not the guy who need to make any rock and roll in his life, because it's already in my past. I did already a lot of rock and roll. So, and I don't do the whole project because of the money. It's more because of the legacy, and this what can be built in this world. For me, was by myself a different experience all the time when I meet so many cultures and religions and people, and you saw that so many cool guys on the way, really cool guys like him. Look at what cool project he doing. It's amazing. This is something healthy. This is something good. This is every use case, and this makes people life easier. So that's why I joined it, and I built something what makes every life easier. So, and I have an exactly strategy how we go on the market. Give it for free, everybody will join you.
That's true.
Uh,
That's true. And I want to take something that you said that I think is under discussed in the space, which is digital twins. And this is important because I know there's a lot of people, they know NFTs. They know augmented reality because we are currently living in augmented reality. And but they really don't understand the term digital twins. which is a physical, it's the digital representation of a physical object. So you might think that, hey, you know what? Isn't it that already done? And it's not. Imagine being able to actually walk in New York City without being in New York City. Know that in that corner, that's that
And be
store,
active. Be active. This
and
is
be
the
active in it.
next case what we're doing. Be active inside with your digital twin. Okay? Your own avatar, what looks like you. So here comes the real fun. But you need to join us to understand more. So join our journey.
I'm gonna make a joke because you say you need to be an avatar, like a digital twin, but that digital twin will also come with Botox and also hairdresser, Hussein. That would be amazing.
You when you have the Crypto Hunters app, you scan yourself directly. And when you scan yourself, you are directly in the world. So when you have in this moment a lot of Botox, you are in what you want to do. Okay, so it's up to you. Better take care before you scan yourself. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm just making fun and just, understanding as well the digital twins and something that we need to look into in Web3 right now. As we're educating the new generation, the new trends, guys, conversations like this are very important because what we want to do with the community is for you to get the information first. So nobody has to tell you later and you say, like, hey, we missed this boat. And with that, I'm going to talk about tokens. I know both of your tokens are launching soon, and I want to know what are your expectations in terms of the market, and also this is a very tough question. Are you afraid to fail?
I can start. You want to start? Okay. So first of all, I'm never afraid to fail. Okay. This word fail doesn't exist for me. Everything is a learning process. Everything is a journey where you can educate yourself with this journey. This is the first thing. So when you start to do something, you will never fail because you started, okay? You're already a winner because 90% of the world didn't start even to do something. They are inside in the system. Second of all, I'm building a 10 years project minimum, okay? This is my own life 10 years where I will be actively bring the company to the next levels, okay? So I don't care the price here. We go only with 6% of all our locations on the market. And this is inclusive investors who are able to buy before for a different price and they need to stake it. Then when on the launch pad, they need also to stake it, So it will be small amount of the market because we opening our content creators merch platform. We have deals with many influencers who will launch their merch on demand on our platform. This is also part of Crypto Hunters and Seaside Corp. They are able to launch their own merch worldwide, okay, and on demand. So you order only one, and they deliver only one, okay. And if you buy it with the Crypto Hunters token, you will buy it for a less price than you buy it for fiat token, okay. That's why we released the token. The second part is the NFT market is already done, so nearly completely done. I think the beta version is now done. So we will launch the beta version after the content creator platform. So again, you need our Crypto Hunters token and everything if you want trade there and everything. Then we're launching in January already our game. And you can't play the game when you don't have the Crypto Hunters token. This whole ecosystem, what we're building, it's around the Crypto Hunters token. Okay. And I'm not afraid to fail because I know exactly that we will be successful. We have a long-term plan, and it doesn't matter what is in the first moment. I'm not a sprinter. I'm making a marathon. So if people are smart enough and join us in the right moment, they are welcome. If they miss the chance, come later. If you don't come later, okay, go your way, my friend, and good luck. I do it for a bigger reason. That's why I'm not scary, and I don't have the problems that maybe other companies in the past have the projects. Okay, The movie is for finance. That's more than 30 millions, okay, for movie investors. The crypto hunters, everything I finance for myself. I'm believe in this, what we're building here with the team, what we're building. Everyone, it's a high level profile. Look on our advisors. It's a highest scale on people, and we are still building and hiring people, and we building in the hardest time where you build something. You know what I mean? And it's completely different. Okay, and investors are different in this moments. It's also like crazy. Normally in this market, they need to invest because everything is cheap. In order when we go up, that they make money. But investors in this day, they only invest when it's high and to lose money then later and say the crypto market was wrong. No, the crypto market is not wrong. Your investment strategy is wrong. So I'm not afraid. I'm very relaxed. We will have on 28th of November at the launch. In the same time, we have 28 a party in London because there is Metcoin, this TV, Netflix, and everyone is there. So it's like a big event for TVs, shows, films, movies. We will have there our own party, our own event, and in the same time, and I didn't know it before, it's the launch of our token. So it will be nice. It will be good. I will enjoy. Doesn't matter what comes happen, because if you build something for the future, you don't need to be afraid what is in the moment now. You know what I mean? So that's it.
As a CMO, I'm just going to say something. It's going to be great and it's going to be an amazing launch. So, no doubt about it and no scared of failing. But I'm going to bring the same boiling question to BJ.
Yeah, same like what Hussein said. I mean, nothing to lose sort of attitude at this point in time, and not afraid of failing, because we are in such a market where things can go north, things
You
can
have a
go
good
south.
project. You don't need to be afraid.
Yeah. So I mean, what we are trying to do is to clean up the space, and also having got backed by a lot of amazing investors in this journey. We are looking forward to the launch of the token. I mean, nothing is a financial advice on this call from Hussein and myself. But yeah, we are really looking forward to how we are gonna shape up in the next few months. And looking at the history, I mean, every uh, single best project, I mean, sort of some of the best projects launched in the bear market. I mean, look at Polygon launched on one of the bear markets. Chainlink, look at Chainlink in fact did an ICO. Back in days, people bashed ICO because people lost a lot of money, but then Chainlink is still standing, right, standing tall. They have announced partnership recently with Swift, with the CCIP from Chainlink. So not afraid of launching it in a bear market, because that is where you have the huge upside. I mean, when it comes to the growth side, I mean, not in terms of pricing or anything. So yeah, looking forward. It's going to be an exciting few months from now.
And I want to highlight something from you, BJ. I'm going to put you in the spot. First of all, I want to congratulate you for EY. It's called EY Academy, right? Startup Academy program. Congratulations for that. And I also would like to add for the audience that VJ is top 40 data scientist in India. So
Wow.
for one
I mean,
side,
in India, it's 2 billion people. Yes,
Yeah. I mean, in such a country where you see
this is
people
like in
everywhere.
every country. You are number one, 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 one.
Yeah. Thanks a
so
lot.
so yes, and from the other side, guys, our founder and CEO, he's a serial entrepreneur in real estate, and they have proved themselves already being professionals. So if you're looking into a project, look as well into who is behind the project, what they have done in the past, and what they have accomplished, because they have one or two things different than a good idea. And most of projects, for me, in my personal opinion, the reason that they fail is that good ideas are not constructed only by creating them. It's also making them happen, which is what you have when you have certain experience or you have certain goals, as Hussein said. So, well, I'm going to continue with just the two last questions. And one is we already discussed a little bit about it, but I think it's important to talk about investments and the nature in Web3. So critics and concerns has been raised of the speculative nature of Web3 investments, and of course the potential of financial instability. So how do you navigate these concerns, and what will you advise to the investor, even if it's small and new, or if it's a venture capital?
I mean, speculation is everywhere. It is not just in crypto or in NFT space. Speculation is a common mentality of human beings, right? We tend to speculate what is next. Even when it comes to sports, we sort of speculate, we sort of predict who is going to win today. Right? It's the same with movies. We anticipate the next scene, what is going to be the interval scene, what is going to be the climax. So speculation is everywhere, and when it comes to investments, it's a bit tricky, right? Because it's your hard earned money. And for retail investors, for small investors, I would say go through the project, take your own time, don't just invest for the sake of investing. Like Sylvia just referred, look into the project, look into the details, look into the nitty-gritties of it, and look into the team, the founders, the accomplishments in the past. Go into the white paper, read it yourself, see if you get the point, and that is when you should really invest. And for VCs, obviously, I mean, it's not about spraying and praying, like where you spray capital on 10, 20 projects or 30 projects, and then you end up praying at least one or two to win, right? So you should be doing a careful, thorough due diligence where you look into the business model, the growth potential of the project, longevity, market adoption. There are several other factors. So it is not just about one or two factors or parameters, but in my opinion, it should be a thorough study of the project, of the space, of the founders, and then a lot more revolving that.
Thank you so much, VJ. Hussein, what is your advice
Yeah.
for new investors or people who are uh, concerned with the speculative nature of Web3?
So Vijay is right with this, what he said. Everything true. If they don't want to speculate, they need to close the stock market directly now because they are shorting even healthy companies and let them lose everything. We need to start directly on the government side. Speculating is when I make new rules when I didn't know how this happens in the future for the population, and it comes only shit buyout. This is also speculation. So if we're talking about speculation, it's a human history, and uh, as long as everyone make his own decision, everything is fine. Okay, let everyone do what he wants to do because that's fair. That's the rules that everyone can achieve the same like everyone else. So I don't see it everything. People buying cars to selling it again and make some money, buying apartments to sell it, and everyone can lose. But everything else, Vijay said right. So people need to learn about this, where they want about what on the company they want to invest in. So in the past they didn't have even companies. Okay, so it's also very important. We have a completely holding structure. With under the holding, we have different other companies, and it's like back in different countries. This alone cost a lot of money and effort, and we did this a long time ago. And I think VJ is the same. He have his own company running. He can't do it when he don't have it. So these are already the first steps. Okay, and yeah. So open your eyes, guys. Listen to everything, and then investigate everything, and then join the journey.
Exactly. Thank you. Join the journey and join the hunt. So I'm just gonna say something for marketing purposes. And yes, everything crypto hunter related has the hashtag join the hunt. So if you want us to answer any questions, any doubts that you have, just hashtag join the hunt and I'll be more than happy to answer anything. And also, one of the things that I want to say, and this is very important, do your own research, guys.
Always.
Do your own research. You will always have a risk in anything that you get yourself involved to. Even in that first job that you think you're secure, that is a risk that you take. So whenever you go to the space to Web3, don't believe it's just because you see people or everyone talking that just that will make that a successful financial decision. Do your own research and educate yourself. We have new companies like BitsCrunch and Crypto Hunters who are here to give those informations, to give that knowledge to the community. So, and once more, we do believe that community is the most important thing. Guys, I'm going to ask you just a few words. What do you have any last words that you would like to tell the audience? And I want to thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, maybe
So, right?
Hussein.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Last words. So, first of all, Vijay, thank you very much that you're joining us today. It's a pleasure to be with you here. I like
Thanks.
project because you make the space safe. We need people like you who taking care about other people and building something like that. Sometimes I can see it's boring, but on the other side, what you're doing, it's more than important that we save the people, and we need to do it, not governments or somebody else. No, projects from the space need to save the
Yep.
space, and
True.
that's how I think we need to build the future. My last words is for everyone who watching this and seeing this. Um, go deep inside, investigate everything, ask questions. If somebody can't answer your questions, he will fail. Okay, it's a very important thing. When I make business meetings, I ask a lot of questions. Even they hate me or not, I don't care about it. But if they can't answer the questions, okay, then they have a problem. Come, join us, ask everything what you want. We will answer your questions. Okay, do a deep investigation, but also without to invest anything, you can be part of our journey. Okay, we don't do this only to make revenues or something. No, we want to empower really people and build something new. Okay, I think we are in the world in the moment where we will fast change many things will change fast. Okay, very soon, and many people will be not able to react on this. Okay, I mean, there are still people outside that didn't know what's AI, what is crypto, what is NFTs. They didn't know it. Okay, really, believe me, uh, horrible. Okay, and they will wake up one day without to know anything, and they're living in a new world. Okay, and believe me, nobody will come and knock on your door and tell you, "Hey, tomorrow we do this," or next year. No, they will, when you sleep, tomorrow change everything, and you will wake up, and you will wake up in a different world. And this is horrible. So please educate yourself, even when not with us, do it with somebody else, okay? Because that's very important. And one day that we stay all together to build a better future, okay? Join us in our journey, guys, and have a lovely weekend. And yeah,
Yep.
Vijay.
So thanks for having me here, Hussein and Sylvia. It's a pleasure. Uh, almost the same here. It's around 11 o'clock here in Munich, Germany, but still very positive, very active, and it's always a pleasure giving back to the community. So same like Hussein said, do your own research, right? That is always been the mantra in the space, not just in crypto, but in your life. I mean, if you invest in a real estate, if you invest in gold or whatever assets, you have to do the ifs and buts. You have to answer the questions that you yourself have. And for builders, I would say just keep your heads down, focus on building, no matter what the market conditions are, and the results will fall in place. So you don't have to rush to the glory. Rather, if you focus on the fundamentals, I mean, obviously, you will get things in place. And yeah, with that, thanks again for having me, and looking forward to joining another session probably sometime in the future.
And I'm sure that will happen. So thank you everyone again for joining today. This AMA, the Hunters Hours, will always be available on Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So if you missed it, you probably are seeing this in the future. So just ask us question. My name is Sylvia. I'm the CMO of Crypto Hunters and your host today. And thank you so much, Hussein, and thank you so much, BJ. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye
Thanks a
bye.
lot.
All right.
Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye.